Hey everyone, it's Miami Life and Fitness. In today's video, we're going to talk about I almost went to jail today. Yes, almost went to jail. All because of some guy that weighed less than me. And then he sits down and he's looking at me and he starts going, and I'm thinking, Alright guys, so if you're going to like this content and you're going to find this kind of hilarious, but kind of like, oh crap, because I almost went to jail, hit the like button now, subscribe, and stay tuned to watch the video. So, here's what happened, because this is about life in Miami, and Miami life, this is what it is, okay? Miami life is full of Latin people, there's a lot of Hispanics here, a lot of them don't speak English, okay, great, fantastic. So, I had an appointment today, actually to go see a thyroid doctor, or a specialist. I think I've fixed the issue myself because I just started incorporating more regular salt with the iodine, the little girl with the umbrella, the Morton girl, instead of just pink Himalayan salt. And I think I fixed it because the goiter that I think it was went down. But anyway, I went to see the specialist and I had an appointment. So in Miami, there's public transportation because I don't have a vehicle, I don't have a car. But I take the train, and we also have a metro mover, which moves all around through downtown in the financial district down here. And there's also a trolley, which is painted orange. But the trolley takes you, it's not a trolley like a San Francisco trolley on the train tracks, it's a trolley on wheels. It's kind of like a mini bus. The trolley is free and it takes you around to some of the areas up north, like up Biscayne, towards Little Haiti, Little Havana, and then up through Coral Gables. And then there's one in Miami Beach and one in the area in which I live, which is downtown. So there are a few trolleys. So I went to take the trolley and it took me through Little Havana. I normally don't go through Little Havana, which is up towards Flagler. You guys have been to Miami and you know what Flagler is all about, heading to the northwest. Northwest is not really the great area for those of you that know Miami, or how we say it in Cuban, en no way. En no way is really not a good area in Miami. Anytime you pass Flagler and you go north, caca, tremenda caca. You always want to stay like in South Miami, Southwest Miami, Southeast Miami. Those are the good parts and the better parts of the MIA. So nonetheless, I'm on this damn trolley and everything is fine. I'm listening to my music, chilling, ready. You know, I'm on time for my appointment on this trolley thing, right? Stops at every 2 blocks, taking forever. Anyway, and I'm getting closer to my stop. It's now 10:30 in the morning, and the driver, this fat Cuban guy, who was actually a super nice guy, he even offered me Cuban coffee as soon as I got on the train. Super nice dude, this big dude. And this one stop, which was 4 stops before mine, I had already been on this trolley thing for about half an hour now, and there was 15 people at the stop. 15, you could tell that we're all pissed. I swear to God, it was straight out of Cuba. Everybody's in a line, everybody's standing like this. You know, you can see these people with the attitudes. Everybody's pissed because they've been there for I don't know how long. And all these people get on. Now, I'm in the first seat that's actually facing forward. Because you know, some buses and some subways, they have the seats that go sideways. So you're, you know, sideways with your back along to the side, but you're not looking straight ahead. You're looking at the person in front of you. And then there's seats that actually face forward where you can look at, you know, the person's head behind you or the street or whatever, but you're facing forward. But nonetheless, I was on the first seat facing forward, and there was another lady in front of me on the seat that was facing sideways. So she was here, this was empty, and then I'm here in this one by myself with my bag. No problem, because there were empty seats. So now all these people start getting on the bus, and this little old man, who I call the espantapájaro, porque parece un espantapájaro, he's a scarecrow. He must have weighed way less than I did, probably about 5'4", 120 pounds, older man. And all of a sudden he sits down and everybody sits down. So the driver starts driving away. 2 minutes later, I'm staring out the window listening to my music. The little guy, the little scarecrow, the greasy head, curly hair scarecrow comes at me and he says, "Yo me voy a sentar ahí," which means I'm going to sit right there. And I looked at him and I said, "What?" He goes, "I'm going to sit right there." And I said, "No, you're not." He goes, "Yo me voy a sentar ahí porque yo me quiero sentar ahí," which is, I'm going to sit there because I want to sit there. And I said, "No, you're not. You're not going to sit there." So he puts his feet closer to mine. So now his knees or his legs are hitting my knees right here. And he said, "I'm going to sit right there and you're going to move because I'm going to sit right there." This guy must have clearly been on drugs or drunk or I don't know what the hell, but his hair was so greasy. It looked more than the lard that people used back in the 70s to cook their food. I mean, it was like dripping curls. And I said, no, you're not. And I go, you were sitting right there next to that lady. There's no reason why you got to get up now. You want to sit right here in this little corner where my bag is. I go, so sit down and sit right there in that bench where you're at. He goes, I'm going to sit right there and you're going to let me sit right there. He was like literally coming at me, like putting himself on me. And I had to take him and grab him by his legs. His legs felt like they were this big. But I had to grab him by him and I go, you are not, usted no se va a sentar aquí. And I had to push him back. The driver had to stop this bus, okay, had to stop this trolley to tell the man to sit down. He's like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And people are like, no, but the man's trying to, and I said, you're going to sit right there. You're not sitting next to me. You were sitting right there. There's no reason for you to get up and move seats now because you want to sit next to me. You need to sit right there. So I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm going to hit this guy. If this guy slaps me or kicks me or something, he's going to get whacked the F out right back. So I'm thinking, I'm going to jail. Bitch, I'm going to jail. So now I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to go to jail for this little old espantapájaro. And then I heard his accent in Spanish and he was Colombian. So I go, siéntate para atrás, siéntate para abajo, colombiano HP. Which people that don't know what HP means is hijo puta, which is SOB. Those are the initials in Spanish of SOB is HP in Spanish, hijo puta. So I'm just thinking, I really can't believe the driver had to literally pull him away and tell him to sit down. Like, why would this little old man who must have been 60 years old, this scarecrow with his greasy ass head, weighing 120 pounds, probably 5'4", have to come at me? And then he sits down and he's looking at me and he starts going, like, and I'm thinking, this guy is a psychopath. And then at the next stop, he gets up and he moves to another seat and telling people to move over. And I'm thinking, this guy, this is Miami, people. This is Miami. This is what happens when you get on free transportation. Not that I was scared or anything. I don't care. And I really don't care. I'll be in public transportation anywhere. I don't care. But I'm just saying, like, this guy tried me. And he's like, I could have thrown this guy out the window. I could have thrown his little greasy ass out the window. These are the things that happen in Miami. And I'm thinking, Miami Life and Fitness could have probably been over tomorrow because I probably would have been in jail. And then, who would have gone to bail me out? Nonetheless, I went to my appointment, completely wasted my time, and then went to the gym to go work out legs. So thank God I worked out and I decompressed with my leg workout. But nonetheless, it was a very stressful morning this evening because honestly, not for nothing, not that this is funny, but my life really could have been, it could have gone a whole nother way. But these are the things that happen. Like, why do people provoke you? Why do people actually try you? Why do people do that to you? Especially to a girl. Like, what made you do that? Did you feel inferior? It's not my fault. Go ask your parents why you're so little. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. miamilifeandfitness@gmail.com. If you have any questions, training, nutrition plans, you have a question for me, set up a consultation, email me, miamilifeandfitness.com. You catch me on my Instagram at miamilifefitness. And that's it. Like, share, subscribe, and don't be selfish, especially now. What would you have done in my situation? What would you have done? Please comment below and tell me, has something like this ever happened to you? And tell me what would you have done in this situation, because literally my life could have been spun all the way around. Everyone, have a great week, and watch out for the public transportation locals, because that guy was a local.